What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim at Full Grip Games. Going to be playing a game on TCG today, and today we're trying Alolan Ninetales GX Decidueye again. This is one of my favorite decks to play. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool tricks you can pull in here with that Alolan Ninetales GX, being able to search out whatever item cards you want from your deck upon evolution. So super fun deck to play. I'm trying out some new one-of item cards in here. We've got the Counter Gain and the Counter Catcher that we are trying out. Also have some Fairy Energies in here, kind of taking some notes from some other lists that I've seen online, but I still got a lot of cards in here that make my list, rather unique. I've got more max potions than most lists are playing. I really like the kind of tanky feel of the deck for sure, and I love tanking with Decidueye. It's kind of like one of my favorite things to do with this deck. Now this hand is just bad. This is not good. So, unfortunate start here with Decidueye. I think we more or less just have to pass. Like, all of this feels horrible, so I don't even know that we do it. Turn 2, I guess I can go get myself an Ultra Ball to get a Lele. That just feels horrible, but I think that's just where we're at. I don't want to attach any energy to the active. Yeah, we're just going to pass. That is rough, but it's all good. We could go Ultra Ball with Mysterious Guidance, get ourselves a Lele, and then grab a supporter. So long as my opponent doesn't have like Kukui and is knocking out this Vulpix, if they do, then you guys will never get to see this video because I am just going to concede and we're going to the next one because that is just horrible. I'm not sitting here with a dead hand while my opponent does that, but they don't have the Kukui, thank goodness, because it has been a rough go here getting started with Decidueye this morning, but we're having faith this time. This is gonna be the good game. All right, so we've got interesting stuff here. I actually kind of have to get, I can't evolve into the blue Ninetales GX. I am still playing the blue Ninetales GX. I kind of like it, but we'll see how that ends up turning out. I think I need to get an Ultra Ball, and we're going to get an Ultra Ball to get a supporter, and then we also need to get ourselves probably... Do I pair like this whole hand down? No, I think we probably get like a Great Ball too. That's fine. And we're just going to get some basics into play. So start off with a Great Ball, then we'll Ultra Ball. See what we get here. Got a Rowlet. That's sweet. That's like exactly what I wanted. Love that. I could rare candy. Ooh, interesting. Could get like, I could rare candy into, into the Swampert here. I could do that. That would be interesting for sure. Probably not very good, but let's check and see what the deck has in store for us. Let's get rid of, I guess, Alolan Ninetales GX and the Counter Gain. Honestly, that's fine for now. I'm kind of feeling the Swampert play, honestly. I could get the, I think the Swampert is cool. Yeah, we're just going to do that. Let's rare candy into Swampert, and then let's live a little. We're going to, kind of start churning through our deck with Power Draw. Okay, so I think I'm getting rid of the grass, unfortunately, but that kind of seems correct. Oh, yeah, gosh, never punished. There we go. So we're going to, I guess, at this point, I could go grab Lele or Guzma with my Lele, and I could Guzma up something, and I could Flying Flip it. That is an option. Or I could Lele for like anything else. I don't really know. Let's see. We could Lele for... I think I'm just going to end up using Cynthia here. That probably seems the best. And then we attach our DC, not to the active, though. That seems horrible. So let's just go here. That's fine. And then we're just going to Cynthia, draw 6 new cards, and then we'll end up trying to scoop this Ninetales up out of harm's way here eventually. And yeah, I do have Ultra Ball, so we're going to get rid of a Lily and a Cynthia, and then we'll end up just like using, let's see, do I want to get, I can Ace Arola next turn. Do I get Vulpix so that then I can go get more stuff? I guess, like, yeah, that actually seems fine. I just get like another Vulpix here, and then I just Ace Arola. That's cool. I mean, if my opponent knocks out my only Rowlet, that seems kind of bad, but I do like the idea of using Ace Arola here, and then, kind of using power draw to draw more cards, and then maybe flying, flipping everything. Kind of seems okay, since I do expect my opponent to kind of spread their bench out this turn. This might be a Zoro control deck, in which case that DCE could be in harm's way if they've got an enhanced hammer, which they would probably gladly, slap onto the top of their deck here. But I did not know that this was a Zoro control deck. I didn't really get to see a lot of what my opponent was playing there on the first turn. But they know if they want the enhanced hammer, they've got it right now, in which case they would just play it. But they're probably trying to set up their board a little bit better and are probably not super concerned about my one DCE on my one Tapu Koko. Yeah, they want more draw cards. They are looking for like Cynthia, they're looking for Zeruas, and then if they happen to hit an enhanced hammer off of this Cynthia, they would, gladly play that too. Oh, it looks like they are playing Weavile as well. That could spell trouble for my Decidueye deck, considering everybody in this list pretty much has an ability. So that is not fantastic, but it's all good here. And let's see, we're going to end up power drawing next turn, but hopefully I top deck something that's not very good so that I can power draw it away. It's always like a weird kind of situation you find yourself in. Unfortunately, yeah, I top deck something very good. So let's see. We don't necessarily want to get rid of that DCE, but we don't really want to get rid of anything else. So I think we could get rid of the DCE. That's like not the end of the world, actually. And we'll probably just end up doing it. Or I could get rid of the Cynthia, but that just feels really bad because I've already gotten rid of like Lily and 2 Cynthia, so we don't necessarily want to do that. But I will just like continue drawing cards. I don't really need. Let's yeah, we're definitely going to Acerola this turn. That's cool. So he's going up. And then I guess, I could trade away this Vulpix. That's like not the worst thing ever. Let's power draw away that Vulpix there and see what we end up drawing off of that. And then I'll evolve into my one Ninetales. I don't really want to have 2 Vulpix in play anymore. So we do have Timer Ball, interesting, and Ninetales. Ninetales can get us Rare Candy and then one other card here. I think I want to get, yeah, let's do that. We're going to get ourselves Rare Candy to get 1 Decidueye into play at least. So, I guess I can Counter Catcher too. That's like kind of interesting, but I don't necessarily know that I want to play the Counter Catcher yet. My opponent actually hasn't knocked anything out, so never mind. Scratch that. Let's see. I've got 1 Vulpix in my discard pile. That's pretty sweet. Okay, we can get ourselves an Ultra Ball to get another Rowlet. I kind of like that. Definitely want another Rowlet. We kind of need that. So let's get ourselves Ultra Ball and then also a Rare Candy. And yeah, that's fine. Think, if we had a Great Ball in deck, we probably would have selected Great Ball, but we don't. So that's all good. We're going to do that, and then we'll just Ultra Ball away. I don't really need the Timer Ball anymore. We could just Ultra Ball away Timer Ball and that Alolan Ninetales too, and get ourselves another Rowlet. And we're kind of like slowly chugging along here, but we're making our way. That's fine. We'll Feather Arrow that Sneasel for sure. And then I think I just want to put a DCE onto the Ninetales and hope my opponent doesn't like hammer it away. I feel like if we ever want to attack with the Ninetales, we need to double attach. That's just one of those things. So next turn is going to be pretty good. I'm glad I didn't get rid of the Cynthia. We're going to, Cynthia draw more cards. Oh, they have Max Potion. Okay. And they know they want to keep that Sneasel alive, so I don't blame them for that. Definitely thinking that my opponent's going to end up bringing up this Zoroark here next turn, probably knock out my Tapu Koko in 1 hit, and leave me in a little bit of a weird spot trying to figure out what to do with my active. Like, Alolan Ninetales is looking like she's probably going to get in there, but we can see just I prefer the blue Alolan Ninetales as far as like attacking goes. Ice Blade is just such a dependable attack, and it combos much better with like Max Potion, and then you just keep using Ice Blade. Ice Blade would also allow me to just take care of that Sneasel there, but obviously just relying on that Mysterious Guidance does allow us to set up the deck much better. So we kind of need to accommodate for this Alolan Ninetales, even though it is more difficult to pull off. Opponent's got Acerola and 2 Sneasels in play now, so they'll like kind of fire back with their own heal there and go in and knock out my Tapu Koko with their Zoroark. So that's pretty good for them. You know, their board is more or less clear of damage. We know that they could stack their deck and get whatever they want, but they are only trading twice per turn. So it's not actually a ton of trades there. And let's see, they're going to take the knockout. They've got Devoured Field, so they didn't even need all 6 Pokemon, and they will knock out my dude. See what we can do to try and come back here. We should have a pretty explosive turn, though. We got Cynthia and we got Power Draw, so we're setting up our board. We're getting things done. We're doing what we need to do. Let's just Cynthia. I think we're looking for a Fairy Energy or a Rainbow or something, so let's see if we can get that. We do have the Rainbow, and we do have a Choice Band, so that's all really good. I think I just want to Power Draw away one of these Choice Bands, keep everything else in my hand. We've got ourselves, okay, another Rowlet. Unfortunately, we don't have a Decidueye, so maybe we'll get that next turn, though. I will use this attack, though. We're definitely doing that. So we're going to end up hitting for 100 and then sniping 30 to something. If we had the second Decidueye, I would have been able to knock out one of these Sneasels. But actually, you know, the Weavile, my lack of setting up is keeping Weavile in check. So I don't even, like, totally mind all that. Then we're just going to go in after we Feather Arrow because we're not bad. And we're going to Feather Arrow one of those guys. And then we're going to, sure, Snowy Wind and then snipe another one. So that dude is now kind of, you know, in danger of being knocked out. This guy is softened up as well. So even if my opponent wants to max potion one of them, you know, more likely than not, one of those dudes is going down next turn. So that's really good for me. And then this Zoroark is kind of in danger as well. So my opponent's got to figure out how are they going to manage all this. Are they going to max potion? Are they going to Acerola? If they Acerola, they'll only have one Zoroark in play, and then they're in danger of potentially, you know, losing their Zorua. So they got to kind of figure out. I put some pressure on my opponent's side of the field here, and they've only taken one prize so far, so I'm cool with that. And I have a lot of healing cards left in the deck. Like I have the 3 max potions still in the deck, which is a lot of healing for my opponent to deal with. I'm going to go ahead and Professor Kukui. So that's interesting. If they have everything they need, they could. I don't think they can. No, they can't take a knockout. That's 170, 200. I resist Dark, so that's not happening. Even with a Choice Band, they'd only do 200 damage with the Kukui there, because I only have 3 Pokemon in play with abilities. So that's definitely not going down this turn, but they will evolve their Weavile to try and protect it from Snipe, so that makes sense. The Kukui might have just been, yeah, more or less what they had in hand there, so that's cool, and they get to do just a ton of damage. So let's see, we have the rare candy, so this is like an interesting play. Do I Power Draw first, or do I Power Draw second? I kind of feel like, personally, I Power Draw after the Cynthia, and then I kind of want to attach the Super Boost to my Ninetales here, or to my Decidueye here. That's like kind of greedy though, but I think I can get it. If I Cynthia and then Power Draw, I think I could get a third stage 2, and just that would just be an insane play, right? But we're also just rocking 70 damage here, so we could put that up to 90, and then with one snipe, that is a knockout. So we may just like eat that and then attach the Rainbow just to my Decidueye. I'm okay with that, and then we'll save the max potions for later in the game. Then let's just go Dartrix here, and let's Cynthia, and that's just like a more conservative play, but there's no real reason to be, you know, hyper aggressive at this point. We don't have it yet. Let's see what we got going on. We got a Rescue Stretcher, that's pretty good. Think we're going to Power Draw away something here. We'll probably Power Draw away that Ultra Ball. That's like fine, I guess. Yeah, that's okay. Yep, let's just Power Draw that away. Got the Decidueye already, so I just need a rare candy. Nope, but that's okay. I think that now that we have like all the pieces set up, we just want to get as many Decidueyes into play as we can. So probably, I guess I go Alolan Ninetales next turn as well to go get my rare candies out of the deck. That's cool. I can counter catch or something if I wanted to. Like I could double knock out these Weaviles, which is like pretty dope. but I don't really. I think I just take out the Zoroark, take out that draw power while I have it, and then we'll maybe do that later. So let's Feather Arrow the active one time here. Put that at 140. Then we are going to bench the Vulpix, I guess, seems fine, and I can Rescue Stretcher, and then the following turn I'll bench the Rowlet. That's cool. Yeah, we're going to do that. I like all this. And then let's just continue on with Snowy Wind, and then we're going to take 3 prizes here, so that's like really good for sure, and we definitely put my opponent just in a really compromised position there. We've got Dartrix, we've got Fairy Energy, and we've got, what else do we got here off the one? We've got a Lecter. We don't need that Lecter. Perfect power draw fodder there, so great stuff. And we can see how much value we're getting out of that one Swampert. Just chilling on the bench. The thing gets out into play very easily and just does wonders for us as far as smoothing out our draws throughout the course of the game. See, I got 2 rare candy left in deck. Next turn, I can Rescue Stretcher and Alolan Ninetales. I can get, you know, another rare candy, another Decidueye comes into play, and then we're really just hoping to get, I think, either a DCE or my Super Boost. Super Boost could be nuts. I could go in with Swampert, and that's like an incredible aspect of this deck as well, that Swampert is just like he's your sweeper. Like, he could do 160 damage, and he's really the only Pokemon in your deck that can do that just with a 1 energy attachment. So he could just steal games himself, taking almost a clean knockout on a GX all by himself, just a non-GX Pokemon, which is just so good, especially when you have Decidueye in there to kind of piece together the rest of the damage that you might have missed with Swampert, because you don't always have the choice band, so you might just be stuck doing 160, but that's all good and fine. See, my opponent is readying up the Weavile there, the Darkness Energy, and they're going to judge. So I shuffle draw 4. That's all good. I have power draw. I ain't scared. I ain't worried. Oh, and that's actually like really good here. So they do have the Enhanced Hammer though, so they're going to clear my board. I knew that that was going to be coming eventually, which is why I didn't want to put that Super Boost into play. And then let's see how we can kind of respond here. I think I want the... We're going to have 3 stage 2s. That's like very risky. Just I feel fine. We got max potions in deck and stuff, so I'm totally fine putting this guy up in the active position. That's cool. Then we got a DCE. So let's see here. We're gonna be able to power draw away the Dartrix. We don't need that, so let's get rid of that dude there. Draw 3 more cards. We've got Rare Candy Decidueye. We got Super Boost. All right, that is awesome. So cool stuff. I could double Feather Arrow. I could Super Boost. I can swing for a lot. Is that what we want to do, though? At this point, we still only have 3 abilities in play, which is hilarious. I could retreat into Vulpix and then, you know, double Feather Arrow. Yeah, we could do that. I think I kind of like that. Let's double Feather Arrow this Weavile here. And then I think I could just like retreat into Vulpix, and I could go get myself like something else with I could go get myself something else, I guess. What would I want to get? Some more Pokemon. I could get myself another Decidueye, and you know, I don't have my Rescue Stretcher anymore. I think we just go in with the Super Boost here. That probably is fine. Yeah, and then I think that we're kind of cool on this board state here. Can't counter catcher yet. I could, you know, use Hollow Hunt, which is interesting. Hollow Hunt, I could get back Acerola, I can get back energies, or I'm just like going in, you know, with Razor Leaf here and saying like no looking back. Let's just like let's Hollow Hunt. Yeah, I actually like Hollow Hunt. That's cool. Let's get ourselves like an Acerola. Did I forget to? No, I used my Feather Arrows on that thing. Yeah. Okay. I was going to say, I was going to kick myself. All right, we're going to get Acerola. We're going to get another copy of DCE. Oh, let's see, a Fairy Energy. We're going to get, Choice Band, Cynthia. All right, that's fine. I don't know. We're going to get all these things. I was like under pressure. This is like not what I wanted to get at all, but it's fine. The timer was coming down quick, so we had to make some plays there. But I do want the Acerola back. I'm just fine doing that. And then I can maybe go get myself the Rescue Stretcher and then put this guy into play, which could be sweet. I just didn't really feel like attacking this turn because, I don't know, my opponent could just ace roll of that. I think like getting more resources back just felt good. So I'm fine just playing the long game, getting more resources. That's okay. If my opponent does take a knockout, I've got counter catcher. We're going to be able to make things happen with that. I do have to be careful about my energy. These are my last 2 DCE. That is my only super boost. So like potentially should have used that to just hammer into the Zoroark here, but it's all good. I need to be a little bit careful. I need to be careful of the healing cards. I need to be careful of these Weaviles. There's just like a lot that I'm trying to think about here, and you could see me kind of wearing the clock down, trying to figure it out. The Cynthia is not what I wanted, but I was worried that I was going to ruin the gameplay by letting it. Yikes, that's happened before. I've had to ruin gameplays because I ran the timer clock out, so we jumped the gun there a little bit, but it's all good. It's all good. I think in hindsight, I would have liked to have gotten maybe the Alolan Ninetales or like an energy or something here. So that's all good. My opponent's going to knock out that Dartrix. It's cool. I've got, cards in deck to be able to get those back into play. And I still have my Super Boost. So that is perfect. And I could double knock out this Weavile here. Now I'm just cruising. Like, this is all good. I can counter catcher as well. That's fantastic. Good stuff all around. So I think here, yeah, I think we're just cool. All right. I think we're just good. Get off my back, timer. Get out of here. All right. So we're going to do that. We're going to counter catcher up because we can double knock that out. We can also knock out this thing, a Macargo, I guess. Then we kind of put my, I guess we can knock out. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's counter catcher up that Sneasel there. That's cool. I'm going to end up like double sniping this thing. 60, 80, 90, yeah, and then we're going to knock that dude out. We're going to attach a DCE to, I don't know, at this point, I guess the Vulpix makes the most sense. Everything else is pretty much, and then we're just going to Cynthia here. And, I don't know, that feels fine, I guess. We don't want to give my opponent too many options to heal things, but, like, I think so long as we could just damage something later in the game, like, we'll be cool. So let's get rid of that Lele there. That's cool. And we'll draw some more cards. Power draw, great. And I think, yeah, we're just going to double feather arrow that thing. And then this is like an odd play for me, I guess. I'm just like saying that like eventually I'm going to be able to take like one prize guaranteed. Like I might not be able to knock out a Zoroark. My opponent might just keep me from doing that. But like I'm guaranteed going to knock out at least one more of these guys. So that's kind of the play that I've got myself into here. I might be suboptimal, but I just wanted those Weaviles out of here just in case they end up just doing a ton of damage. So we have nothing but max potions in the deck, which could be bad if my opponent can just go Guzma and knock out Rowlet, knock out Vulpix. So we need to find that rescue stretcher to either save this Vulpix here, or we need to do something to make sure that my opponent cannot just go knockout on the Rowlet and the Vulpix. I think we're hoping that we could get ourselves our final rare candy to keep that from becoming a thing. But let's hope that they don't just have like enhanced hammer and are going to get rid of my super boost. If they do enhanced hammer my super boost, that definitely makes this game more tough. But all I need is the rescue stretcher to get my one blue Ninetales back, and then I like win the game. So that was my thought on kind of going in here, is that I know I can clean up that game with the blue Ninetales, just doing double snipe and then knockout here. So that was and we have it. We have all the pieces we need to make that happen. So that was what I was thinking with everything that we were doing there, and we got it. So didn't want to have to put my eggs into knocking that thing out, because that could have been tough for me. So let's go feather arrow that thing, and then we've got it. Sweet. And we can see I still like one. I don't think there's any reason not to play one blue Ninetales. The card just seems good. And then we can Acerola. Yep, that thing. Dope. And we can go here. And I actually can, I can't win the game, but we do have another rare candy just to show off what we could do. Sick. And then I can go rescue stretcher. And we can get ourselves our blue Ninetales, who is going to win us the game, getting to show off that Ice Blade. Sick. So, cool stuff there. Good game to my opponent for sure, and sweet that we got to do some things here with Decidueye Ninetales. Gonna roll one more game here on PTCGO and see what we can make happen with one more matchup. That first game there went pretty well. My opponent wasn't able to disrupt really what I had going on all too much. So even though they did have that one enhanced hammer, if they had more enhanced hammers, that would have been really tough. They had more healing cards, it would have been really tough. They weren't really able to get that Weavile strategy kind of off the ground, unfortunately. So I never really got punished for, you know, what I had going on my side of the field, and that went well for us. Gonna do it one more time here with Alolan Ninetales Decidueye, and honestly, this deck is just a deck that is like hot and cold for me right now. I mean, when it is good, it is fantastic. It's like one of my favorite decks to play, but when it is bad, it is just rough. I mean, sometimes you just get these weird, clunky starting hands, and sometimes things just don't exactly buff out the way they need to. This is an interesting start for me. I think I just Ultra Ball away both Guzmas, as bad as that feels, and that does feel bad. I could Ultra Ball away this. Oh, Super Boost feels horrible. I could Guzma turn 1 and, you know, No. We're doing, yeah, we're going to go in Ultra Ball here, and we're going to get rid of both Guzmas. That's fine. And then we're going to look for our other Lele and see if we can't get ourselves the one of Elm's Lecture, which is never prized. Sick. All right, so there we go. We got Lele. We're going to get Lecture. And then can I actually attach this? Yes, I can attach that to a Lele if I feel so inclined to retreat it. That obviously is a little bit suboptimal, but it is an option I could utilize if I wanted to. I don't think I want to, though, so I'm not going to do it. We're just going to Lecter here. We're going to get ourselves 2 Rowlets and a Vulpix, and that's going to be good. So we're just going to chill with that. If my opponent somehow ends up attacking into my Tapu Lele, that's all good. Whatever. We're just going to go in here, and that's it. Pass to my opponent. See what they got going on with their Tapu Koko deck. I imagine that this deck is probably playing Electropower, so I'm interested to see how my opponent utilizes Electropower to kind of, you know, make their strategy come together. That would be pretty cool. Sky High Claws tops out at 160 damage with the Choice Band. You know, Electropower, though, can easily make that more like 190. See, my opponent has got, oh, of course, they got the one-up Thunder Mountain Prism Star. So they're going in with a turn 2 Sky High Claws there. Very aggressive play from my opponent, and that's going to be a major yikes from me. So let's just promote this guy, and then I think we just go in and hope that we can get a Fairy Energy off the Cynthia. Like, I think that's what we do. Yeah. So we're going to get ourselves Timer Ball, and we're going to hope that we hit heads, and then we're going to Counter Gain, and we're going to hope that we draw into a Fairy Energy. That's just what we got going on. So let's go Timer Ball first, and come on, just give me a head. Sick. Honestly, busted card. Okay, good. So we've got ourselves we just need the one Decidueye. That's fine. We'll grab that. And then we're about to Cynthia, so there's really no use for anything else. So we'll just grab that, and we'll get to Rare Candy into Decidueye here. We're going to get to utilize Counter Gain. Maybe, or, you know, I might not be playing enough Fairy Energy in this list, but we're going to give it a shot here. So, cool stuff. And, yeah, let's just let it ride. Come on, Rainbow or Fairy. Let's get it. Nope. That's fine, though. You know, not a problem. I'll get them next turn. My opponent's probably not knocking me out. So I do have some turns here to kind of... Well, let's get a Pokemon from my discard pile. Yep, back. Hello, Rowlet. Please come back. And then I will also Great Ball. And we're going to see what we get off the Great Ball for sure. Come on, Mouse. Oh, my gosh. Being a pain. These cards are not going where they belong. Okay. So we can get Vulpix, and then we can Vulpix for another Ninetales next turn. Or I think Vulpix seems good. My opponent's about to hit into this Ninetales, and then I could just get more stuff. Yeah, so I think we want a Vulpix here. That's good. And then I need to, like, Ultra Ball away 2 things. Huh. I'm, like, weirdly, like, 1 card short of being able to pull this off. I would really like to... you know, Ultra Ball for a... Oh my gosh, that seems horrible. I think I just wait till next turn. But yeah, I would love to get the Mudkip into play, and then Acerola, the Ninetales next turn, and then get the Rare Candy and evolve the Swampert. But I'm like one card short of like really being able to make that happen. So this is fine. We're just gonna bench all these things here, and we're just gonna be patient. That is okay. This game isn't going anywhere quick, so we are Alolan Ninetales Decidueye it out here doing our thing. Yup, that we do almost every game. Missing energy for attacks, just feeling sad, having clunky benches. Love it. This is exactly what we do, and we do it well. Next turn, though, we can bounce this up with Acerola. We can get ourselves some more item cards. That's okay. Like, that's fine. And then, you know, if we top deck something, we'll just get, you know, we'll get kind of all this rolling a little bit slower than usual. So we'll bounce that dude back up. Gonna put this Vulpix into the active position. And then I can either Ultra Ball for a... I can Ultra Ball for a Mudkip. No, that seems kind of bad. Yeah, because I kind of have to evolve. I can Ultra Ball for a Mudkip this turn. I can get double rare candy. That doesn't seem that bad at all. So let's do that. Yeah, let's Ultra Ball here. These guys, that's fine. For a Mudkip. And then I think I'm going to, let's see, and then get off of the... all right, what am I doing here? Do I want a beacon? I could beacon. I really want to set the Swampert up so I could draw cards. Let's get rid of the Choice Band and the Vulpix. That seems fine. And I want to get a Mudkip. And then, yeah, that's cool. All right, we're going to get that. It's fine here. And then we're going to evolve the active. And we're going to get rare candy. Do I just... Yeah, we're going to get rare candy. And then we're also going to get, we're going to get rare candy. And we're going to get an Ultra Ball, I guess, eventually. I could get Counter Catch it, didn't do anything. Yep. Rare candy and Ultra Ball. That's cool. We're going to get that. And then next turn, we can get ourselves a Decidueye, potentially. That's like kind of... what we're looking at. I could also get a Max Potion. Oh, Max Potion seems good because like my opponent's definitely going to swing into me. So let's just do that. Cool. And then next turn we'll Max Potion. Alrighty. Like we're just slow rolling this. There we go. There's a Dartrix. Great. And then hopefully my opponent doesn't Guzma and knock out my Mudkip because that would be sad. But yeah, we're just chilling here. We'll get, you know what, we'll get there when we get there. This has been a really stressful morning with Decidueye. I think I've done like 6-7 games so far, and they've just been disastrous. Like, it is fine. This is honestly one of the better games that I've had. It's just, and I don't think that like the list is necessarily to blame either. I think Decidueye is just one of those decks that's like hot and cold. I'm getting Pokemon out into play. It's not like I'm, you know, not getting the or anything like that. I'm a little short on energy. I think I need to play more energy right now, like, but that's fine. We're playing a slower list, honestly. So I think the counter gain's a new addition to my list here. Oh, how did they do that? They decided to, they power charged. Yes, so okay, great. I was going to say, how in the world did they do 220? But they used their power charges there, their electro powers. So that's fine. We're going to be totally okay. What's up? Natalie's here. Hey, Natalie brought some coffee, so that's really nice.
What you doing?
Hey, Natalie, I'm playing with Decidueye. We're having a rough morning.
Are you playing Riley's list?
I'm playing my own list.
Oh.
I am playing a counter game, but I am playing my own list here. So
what's happening on your opponent's side of the board?
They just like electro powered a lot and knocked out my Alolan Ninetales in one hit. But that's okay. That's fine. We're just like stress free here today. You know, like whatever happens. We're gonna power draw away that counter gain.
I think you're going to need that counter gain.
I am not going to need that counter gain. We do not need that at all. We're going to hollow hunt. Oh, yeah. All right, busted. So there we go. We got another Decidueye into play. That's fine. They got 3 prizes remaining. They ain't going to take any more. We're cool here. And they also play, what? They play Naganadel. What is that for?
Well, probably the,
they got turned.
Probably the new one, so you can, like, Coco in and take the energy off of it, right?
I have no idea. We're about to Hollow Hunt, though. That's just, like, for sure what we're doing. My opponent got turn 2 Sky High Claws with the Thunder Mountain just in hand, and Guzma. I was just like, okay. It's fine, you know, that's just totally okay. Let's see, who do we want here? We want, I don't know, like a Guzma back feels good, a Cynthia.
What's your game plan here?
I don't really have one.
Yeah.
I think Acerola is probably going to be a necessary card as well. Yeah,
did you Feather
just
Arrow?
draw cards. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I Feather Arrowed it twice. I think like Acerola is probably going to be pretty essential to like
Yeah,
what
with
we
that
end up
hand.
doing here. Oh yeah, we're cool. We're chilling.
You should be okay.
I've got other
Did you not have a
decisions.
DC down or anything?
No, I got
No?
nothing.
Okay.
I've just been
Yeah.
just drawing nothing. We had to set up the Swampert just so that we could draw cards. It's been tough. It's been tough out here for sure. But that's all good. Next turn we'll probably like max potion and I don't know. We're gonna look for our super boost probably. Next turn
Swampert.
I think we max potion the Decidueye and then like hope we draw into like super boost off of like Cynthia and power draw. That's just like what we got here. This was just like a weird
Yeah, this is the other Naganado. Yeah, because you can use Coco and like take the energy off of it.
Coco and take it. What do you mean?
You swoop in, right?
Oh yeah, I guess
Yeah,
so.
you can swoop in. Yeah, I've never read that ability's name before. Arrow Tail.
Arrow
I
Tail.
just know what it or Arrow Trail.
Arrow Trail, yeah. Okay, so
yeah,
that's
so you
sick.
can get a free you can get a free Coco like out of nowhere.
Right. Well, thank God Natalie's here with coffee. I was having a rough morning here with Decidueye. It's been just brutal. It's just been really bad, but it's all good. It's a Monday, you know. We just doing our thing. Let's see here. We're cool though. This matchup, like I don't think
You should
we're,
be okay.
you know, there's no way.
That Ditto, it's a free one prize.
It's
got 40
yeah,
HP
Yeah, it
if
is.
you
So
wanted
like
to
they
knock that
just
thing out.
exactly they just put that down. We could get ourselves on the board and knock out that Ditto for sure.
I think
That's
like
fine. We're going in with max potion this turn, no matter
Right.
what. Like that's just what we're
if
doing.
you can like knock out that Coco this turn and knock out the
Right. I think a lot of lists are
Ditto?
playing more energy. I've had a tough.
how many energy are you playing?
I think I'm only playing like 2 fairy energy, 1 grass, 1 rainbow, 4 DCE, and a super boost. That's not like that few though.
Super boost.
Honestly, busted. Yeah, so good. All right,
Oh,
here we
yeah.
go. So we're gonna max potion the Decidueye in the active. Sick. All right, and then 90. It's perfect. So good, honestly. And then we could just Cynthia here, draw more cards. Totally okay with that.
Yeah, and you can knock out that Ditto.
Oh yeah, we can knock out that
Who knows
Ditto.
what that thing's gonna become? You better knock it out.
You're right. You're right.
Who knows what he's
honestly.
got over there?
I know. So let's see here. We're gonna double Feather Arrow that Ditto, and we're also gonna knock out the Tapu Koko, and we're just like even field now. We're good to go. We are even 3-3 prizes. We're gonna knock out this active thing here.
The only thing is that if he gets another Coco, he can GX you. No, he would need with
Let's
the Thunder Mountain. He can GX
Power
you, right?
draw away the Tapu Koko. We're not gonna play that. My opponent could GX me.
Because the Super Boost you have 4, and then with Thunder Mountain he does like how much more? 50.
It's a little sketchy.
Yeah.
You know.
Um,
I don't know. So like
We'll
for
see. He's got a
200,
wild card
230, he would need 1 electro power to make
he
it
would need
happen.
Electro Power.
Uh-huh. He would need 1 electro
yeah.
power. We definitely knock out the active though. That's just like no questions asked. And then I don't have any energy to attack or anything like that. So we're just gonna Razor Leaf. Hey, get in there, Decidueye. You and your super boost energy. Glorious, glorious stuff. All right, we've got another max potion, another Decidueye. We out here tanking. That's cool. And, yep, the counter gain is gone, right? That thing never ended up working. Nope. It's fine. Here are the fairy energies that I needed earlier in the day. I, like, early went for, like, a counter gain. We just never hit the energy. I've been trying to use counter gain all morning and haven't used it. I've been like, all right, here we go. Counter gain, Cynthia. I actually had one game. I had one game earlier this morning when I was playing against Blacephalon, and I like thought I was safe. I had 2 Vulpixes out, and turn 1, I'm like, all right, I'm going second. I'm going to attach my Fairy Energy to my benched Vulpix, and he just has the turn 2 Guzma knockout with the Beast Energy on my benched Vulpix, and I was like, okay, you know? He didn't have like a super stable board. He had like 1 Naganado, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And then I just had the counter game, but I didn't have the Fairy, so I had to Cynthia to look for the Fairy Energy. Didn't get it. It was just like a total nightmare, so that was just horrendous, but it's all good. We are chugging along here. We've just been chugging along. Literally since I got here, I've been trying to get Decidueye to work this morning, and I've just been.
Unfortunate.
I know, and I've just been like.
It's okay. We're gonna get this one.
White knuckling it.
I believe.
I also believe.
Do you believe YouTube? I hope YouTube believes.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I just it's been disastrous. Yeah. But oh well. See, Natalie is hiding off camera now.
I'm not trying to. I'm sitting down next to you.
So we could get.
I'll stand.
Yeah, we could get.
Your camera's up high.
My camera is up very high right now, but
I'll stand.
it's all good. There we go. Sick. Let's see.
I think he's
timer's
stalling you.
Do we just take that? We got
that one.
We just take that one. Oh my gosh, I feel like we need one more game though. That was just all right. This is the last one though. This is too much. This has been I think I've been playing Decidueye for 2 hours trying to get reasonable games to show. All right, here we go. We're gonna get to redeem ourselves against Blacephalon. We were playing against Blacephalon here. I had a nightmarish game against Blacephalon earlier where I just attached the fairy energy to my vegetable picks thinking it was going to be safe. It wasn't safe. Got Guzma knocked out, and then I was just for the rest of the time. So.
Oh, that's a hand.
This is a hand. We're going first,
the Great Ball, though.
That's
okay. You're gonna get the Lele off the
We're
Great Ball.
We're gonna do everything that we need to do with this hand. I'm not worried at all. This is completely fine. See, so we've got busted hand, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna go Great Ball.
No, you Elm first.
No, we Great Ball first.
Why?
Because we have more Pokemon in deck.
Yeah, but if you Elm and you can get the Basics out, you're more likely to get a
I wasn't necessarily going for the Lele.
I guess so.
I could have gotten whatever.
I didn't mean the Lele, but just something that isn't, because you get 3 Basics here.
Yeah, I wanted to have the higher chance of the Great Ball hitting, so that was my thought.
Yeah, plenty of Pokemon in there. You would have hit it.
Let's see here. So yeah, we got a Vulpix. Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
And 2 Rowlets. That's perfect. Okay. Let's redeem ourselves. Let's do what we need to do. My opponent is not going to be knocking out my Mudkip turn 1, so I could potentially go in and get myself a turn 2 guy, a Swamp Daddy. We're going to get a turn 2 Swamp Daddy. It's going to be glorious. He's going to be in the active position. It's not where we want him, but hey, there he is. All right, Cake Pops are on the scene. This has been a tough matchup for me, Natalie, honestly. It's a little bit... Yeah. I mean, you do have Ninetales GX attack. You have to make that work, though.
Right.
It's just I gotta do the counter energy thing.
It's just Decidueyes are just such a liability now in this format and in this matchup. It doesn't seem good.
It really is. So it kind of plays out exactly like the Volcanion matchup used to.
Yeah, makes sense. That's what I was thinking would happen.
They just
it's probably a little better than the Volcanion matchup.
It is, because you do have Ninetales' GX attack, which just can blow things up. But it's Volcanion was horrible.
Yeah,
that matchup was unwinnable. I tried putting so many Ninetales in this deck, and it just never worked out. But whatever, it's fine. Opponent's got Ultra Ball. They're probably gonna go for a Lele. Yeah, get themselves Lily or Sightseer or something. My opponent last time I played against Blacephalon, they just got a turn 1 Sightseer, and then in their little 5-card hand, they just were Guzma.
I really like Lily better.
I like Lily better too, but they discarded 4 fire off their turn 1 Sightseer.
I did that once too with the Sightseer. I'm like, maybe Sightseer's not so bad. I discarded 4 fire, and then I just drew 5 dead cards.
I know.
So it's I don't know.
I prefer, I really like turn 1 Lily in this deck too. I see a lot of lists just turn 1 Kiawe against me, and I'm just yikes. Oh, yeah. Dude, every time I'm playing on PTCGO, my opponent's turn 1 Kiawe, turn 1, or just turn 2, 300 damage. And it's just always a yikes from me. Oh, this is great. Okay. So we're going to go here, and we're going to get ourselves Timer Ball, which I had sworn off of, but I'm fine,
I hope this pays off.
And then we're also going to get probably... I feel like we could get an Ultra Ball too and just be super safe.
Let's see. Let me see your hand. You're probably not gonna need those max potions, so you can grab an Ultra Ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, we're definitely not gonna need those max potions. You're 100% correct, Natalie. So let's go in with the Timer Ball first. See what we end up hitting here. We got one. All right. So I think we just go for. This Swampert can come out later. Actually, I can't retreat that Swampert, and I don't want him to get knocked out.
Yeah.
So. I kind of want to go into Decidueye and just get a Decidueye out, and then I'm going to Ultra Ball away the 2 max potions. Good call there. We don't need those at all. And we'll get another Vulpix into play.
That or a Dartrix or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I
think another Vulpix seems good.
That seems good.
Yeah, then we could just do that. And sure. Now let's go Rare Candy into Decidueye, and let's hope that that thing doesn't just get annihilated, but you never know. They'll probably have like Beast Energy, Choice Band, Beast Energy,
Guzma.
just Guzma, yeah, and he's gone. That's totally fine. Oh, almost. We got a Fairy Energy, so we can retreat. I think I would rather just Guzma next turn, but I don't really have like a Rare Candy or any way to
I don't think that Mudkip will get knocked out, probably.
I
Why aren't you
think
playing
I
a
just-
70 HP one?
so I can get it with Elm.
Ah,
Yeah.
duh.
Okay, so let's do that. Let's just retreat this, and then I'm gonna Beacon, I
You can
think.
Water Reserve.
I could Water Reserve. I think that's not worth it. Yeah, I think I just Beacon here. That seems fine. Let's just Feather Arrow. I'm gonna put it on the Lele. That's fine. I think I plan on like GXing that thing with the counter game.
Yeah.
So then let's just Beacon, and we're gonna get ourselves another Rowlet and a Dartrix. Probably is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems fine. So we'll just do that. Start to set up our board a little bit more, and then I guess we like need to Lily next turn, weirdly, which like doesn't feel great, especially with this like kind of
That's like
clogged
fine.
up hand. It's fine. We definitely didn't want to like burn that Fairy Energy, but I definitely wanted to get the Mudkip out of the active as well. I was
And you
like,
have a Lele for when the Vulpix goes down.
exactly, yeah. So I could, yeah, exactly. I could get like a Cynthia or something
Vulpix
like
still down
that.
here,
yeah.
so.
Told you, he's a goner. The Decidueye.
Oh,
out of
dude,
here.
No.
Out of here. I told you, dude. The Decidueye.
Oh!
I told you he's a goner. I told you. This matchup's a nightmare. It's a freaking nightmare. Oh, gosh. This has been me all morning trying to play this
Goodbye.
deck. All right. So here we are. Classic situation. This is what I constantly find myself doing.
You got it. It's fine. It'll be fine.
I have done this so many times and not been fine. All right, here we go.
Okay.
So we've got Le Counter Gain. All right, here we go.
Um,
Now we have to go here. We have to thin our deck, and then we probably
I feel like you don't Lily. I think you.
no. We have to like Cynthia.
Yeah, yeah.
It's horrible though.
If only you had the Swampert.
I know, but we don't have the Swamp Daddy. All right, we have to go Cynthia, and we have to just hope
How
we
many
draw
fairy
it.
do you play?
There are like 2 fairy and a rainbow.
Oh my gosh! And you already have one discarded.
Bad. This I told you this constantly happens to me. It's
Yeah.
horrible.
Ooh, we got it.
Oh my gosh, this never works out. All right.
Woo!
Hey, all right. So this might be the game where we actually are able to buff things out. That has never happened, guys. That's beautiful. 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 I've been trying all morning to make something that beautiful happen, and
We did it.
We did it. Finally, I can reinstate the never punished mantra, and we can continue on with our lives as it should be. So counter gain finally coming in clutch there.
Let me see Ninetales real quick. It's you auto KO an Ultra Beast.
Ultra
Active
Beast, yeah.
if it's active. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Snowy Wind 70-30. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the counter gain is good.
No, I like it.
I think it's good, but you have to be playing more fairy energy, or you have to be playing a little bit more fairy energy. I think I'm playing like only 2 or 3. I feel like I'm playing 2 in a rainbow, so like 3. But most of us aren't playing more than 3. So
Probably
I could
fine.
turn my grass into a rainbow as well,
Right.
and then I would just have like 2 fairy, 2 rainbow, and then I think I would feel fine with that. Honestly, I just want like
Yikes.
some option to be able to. This is fine. You know what? If nothing else, if I just get like whooped on from here on out, like
At least you got the.
at least I
counter
got
gain
I got
and
the
a sublimation.
sublimation. I don't even mind. I don't mind at all.
At least you don't have a Decidueye in the field. You
I
can't
don't.
knock it out.
I told you, dude. This deck is a
Do
nightmare.
you even evolve into Decidueye? It's a real. What can you like win the game off of just the other Ninetales?
No.
No, you got
Definitely not. The other Ninetales only does 160. I'm gonna need some snipes here and there.
Oh.
I know. My opponent just teeing off here. They got everything they need. Busted deck, honestly. They're going to be able to do 2 hundo. Charge up as well. Oh my gosh. What an absolute nightmare this is. Oh, that's fine. Okay. So going forward, we need the blue, we need the blue
Blue
Ninetales for sure. That's just like
Blue Ninetales
Yes.
Choice Band Decidueye.
uh-huh. So they're going to take all this. And we need a lot, okay?
How many Choice Band do you play?
I could, only 2.
Okay.
A lot of us are only playing 1, but I'm playing 2.
Okay.
I could go Guzma with Coco this turn. That seems like super suboptimal, though.
No, I
just
don't
like
like
giving
that.
my opponent a turn.
Especially if you're going to put a Decidueye in play, that's just like.
I know.
You're
It's
still
just,
on B string.
it's just asking for it. Oh, this is even clunkier, though. Oh, no, it's not. I got the rare candy here. So that's good. Okay. So we're going to do that. We're going to see there's like.
Something You put the Vulpix down.
That seems horrible. Yeah, we got to, though. Ooh, that seems bad. All right, here we go. And we Lily for 3 and hope for the best. Oh, nothing. This is horrible.
Sad.
Oh, yeah.
Icy snow.
We are about to icy snow. What else can we do? No, we have
Why
to.
not put
We
20
actually
on
have to beacon.
Blacephalons.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we should probably start doing that. It's fine. We didn't do it this turn. We're gonna beacon, and we're gonna get ourselves the other guy. Yep.
Ninetales and Swampert, I think.
Yep. That's just what we need to do. We're gonna get Swamp Dad, and we're gonna get a Ninetales, the blue one. Yep, the blue version.
See how many DC are in your deck?
And we've got ourselves 3 DCE left.
Oh, and Super
all right,
Boost
we can
again.
make it happen. We can make it happen. It's just going to be bad. Oh, my opponent just got Guzma, and they're going to end the game right here. I'm telling you, this matchup's unwinnable. It's horrible. It's horrible.
It might be.
I even got the sublimation this time,
Yeah.
but it's just absolute trash. Your opponent can just knock out these Decidueyes, and it's it's a nightmare. All right, I think I'm ready to like put Decidueye back up on the shelf. Like I really love Decidueye a lot, but look how aggressive this deck is. And I have been playing Blacephalons like all morning too. They're just like out here for sure.
Well, he doesn't have Guzma.
No, he doesn't have Guzma yet. But that's just yet. I mean, it's a matter of time. And they got another B-string turn. If they have B-strings, it's just like, ugh. But it's all good. They got a Poipo here.
It's fine, I believe.
You believe?
I
All
believe.
right. I need to knock this thing out like pronto. I guess if I literally have all the pieces, I could do it. I guess I could also theoretically go in and knock this thing out with Swampert. If I said like if I'm gonna just draw my my super boost this turn, like for sure.
Well, then he's only gonna have 1 prize left too. So.
I think that or I go in with my Ninetales.
You just have to take a knockout. Hope he can't be string anymore, and then just like because he had to attach to the active, so he can't attach to the. Yeah, he doesn't have a B string. So.
Doesn't have B string, so there's hope for us.
There's like a small amount.
There's like a sliver. It's a little
Goodbye.
bit. All right, I think we go in with the Vulpix. We go in with the Ninetales. He's got 200 hit points. It's a lot. Yeah. That's fine. Okay, so we're doing this, and we need to get them off this B string turn, like confirmed. So we're gonna rare candy here into Swampert. We're going to evolve the active here. We're going to Ultra Ball away. I only have 1 prize remaining. Yikes. All right, we're going to Ultra Ball away. Probably
Max Potion and Coco.
Max Potion and Coco. Yeah, get a Decidueye. That's fine. Well, so if they just have Guzma, if they have Guzma, they have Guzma.
I mean, if they have Guzma, they have Guzma. Yeah, you had a Decidueye in play already.
Right.
What's the matter?
No, I'm just thinking, do I put the Rowlet down? Like, that kind of feels
probably
bad.
Probably not.
Yeah. I think
I don't know.
that I Lily here and then Power Draw.
Yeah.
I don't think that putting the Rowlet down just feels bad.
You just power draw.
You guys can stop overthinking it because he's just gonna burst. He's got game on board. It's all good. We'll get there.
Well, Rowlet away. I
Yeah.
think,
Okay, so we're gonna Lily first, and we need to find Choice Band DC. Okay, that's not good. And then we're
Fine, we
going to
gotta
power draw,
Get rid of
and we're going to get rid of the Rowlet, I guess. Or Dartrix seems
really
like
matter.
better. Okay.
DC.
We were close. Okay, we didn't quite get there. It's fine. They still have their beast.
Put on the Blacephalons.
The Blacephalons? Yeah, we need to do this guy here. And then, I don't know. I was kind of trying to, like, build up that Lele. I put that on there early.
I don't know if that will really matter this game. I think you need to just...
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Anyways, here we are. Ice Blade. We're going to Ice Blade the active here. And hope that my opponent just can't do 210. That's just what we got going on. But they probably will. If they go...
They have B-strings.
Burst.
Burst GX for game.
Oh, guys. Oh, my gosh. I forgot about... Oh, they always burst early. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't see the burst. Natalie didn't see the burst.
I didn't see the burst either.
Oh my gosh, neither of us saw the burst. Let's get out of this gameplay. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are great. Thank you for dealing with me on this Monday morning. We did get 2 packs of Celestial Storm. Oh well, that's a small consolation for how grindy this morning has been, but it's all good. All right, here's the list that we're working with. I think we need probably a few more energy. Blacephalon's just a miserable matchup though, so I don't really think that matters too much. This is still a work in progress, honestly.
Yeah, you probably just play a rainbow instead of the grass.
Yeah, so we would probably go here and just add ourselves another rainbow. That's fine, just to increase your consistency while still giving you an out to be able
Is the one
to
Great Ball
Hollow
really
Hunt
worth it?
if you want. Great Ball's been good, honestly.
It's just one. It seems like odd.
I kind of like it just as like the free search whenever. I don't know. You could play like the one Timer Ball's fine. Honestly, you like go for the Timer Ball a lot. 3 Max Potions probably more than you need. You could probably play 1 or 2. And then a lot of lists have been playing more Acerola. That's like makes sense because then you get to reuse your Ninetales if you wanted to. So that's what I got so far. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, ring that bell. Check out the Etsy store and Patreon stuff in the description below. Peace.